Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lonnie Fox Raymond, and my coffee buddy, Miss Angela Janic, is on the stream versus Kaley Sullivan. Now, I am not very familiar with Kaley Sullivan, so she just started playing on the tour. She has had a few appearances. I think that she came in last minute for this event. I do know that she resides in Virginia. She is ranked 94 on the WPBA, and she plays with a Predator True Splice 16 playing cue and a Synergy break and propelled jump. So she is a multiple time winner on the Action Pool Tour and the Tiger Tour Ladies Division. She's employed full-time as a nuclear engineer at Norfolk Navy Shipyard. She started playing competitively in 2023. And her home pool room is the Q Masters, the iconic Q Master Billiards in Virginia. So for those of you who are familiar with that, you guys know a lot about that place. The place is fantastic, right? I think it's the home of the U.S. Open initially. So, and then of course Miss Angela Janic. We all know a lot about Angela. She is not only my coffee buddy, but a great friend. And so she has been practicing. If you're familiar, you follow her fan page on Facebook, you are familiar with the fact that she's been practicing on the stream regularly to try to get comfortable doing so. I do want to take just a second. Frank's going to pop in the booth real quick and chat with me, so I'll be right back, folks. Hey everybody. All right, so we're back in action, and we're having some trouble with our secondary stream, so I snagged Frank Maialetti from PA Pro-Am to join us in the booth. So I'm not very familiar with Kaley, but you are, correct?
I know Kaley. She's been out to a couple of my events. She plays well. She's down there in the DMV area.
Yeah, I seen that she, I was shocked by her bio sheet. I didn't know this. She's employed as a nuclear engineer at Norfolk Naval Base. That's insane.
She's a very smart girl, yeah.
Yeah, very smart girl. And I've only spoken to her maybe once or twice.
She's a very smart person. Doesn't have to be a female or male for that one.
That's not
much smarter than me.
Not even necessary to be said, yeah. All right, so Angela Janic, for those of you guys who are not familiar, she was born in Virginia, but she currently resides in Ohio. They call her the Croatian Sensation. She is currently ranked number 37 on the WPBA ranking list. She did miss like 3 events last year for a shoulder surgery, a massive shoulder surgery. So it's nice that she's back in action here with us at the WPBA. Her highest ranking to date has been top 25. She has so many career achievements. I would only be able to pick a few. She's been the Ohio state champion. She's been the Illinois state champion, the West Virginia state champion, Pennsylvania state champion. She travels, folks. She's sponsored by Q Club of Lexington, Billiard Life, North American Pool Shooters Association, Triple 60, and Viking Qs.
I've actually been sweating her a little bit lately. She's been on the playing more on the streams, it looks like.
She's been making herself because she doesn't, weirdly enough, as many times as we've been behind the camera, she's not in front of it
Yeah,
often.
no matter how well you play, it's still always tough to be in front of the bright lights.
Yeah, she likes to be on the other side of it, right? So I'm proud of her. I told her, you got to start practicing on your streams so that you can be more comfortable and you don't have to worry about it. Really, I don't think it makes much difference, but I guess in some people's minds it does. So this is a race to 8, folks. After this rack is completed, we'll go over the match rules since we missed it after the lag. Unfortunately, we have a lot of things going on in the room right now, so Frank and I are just trying to stay level-headed at this moment.
We'll get it all figured out. That's what the first round's for. First round's for figuring things out.
Well, we've got a lot of little figuring to do, so we are trying, folks. We do intend to have a secondary stream for you. We've just been having some troubles going back and forth and it's actually with YouTube. It's not actually been with our
It seems like our equipment's fine.
server, our equipment. Yeah. We lost internet last night.
YouTube's been a little finicky
so
today.
YouTube's kind of giving us some fits. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we're going to try to make it happen. All right, so what do we got here? Do you think she's straight enough on this, or do you think she can get past the side? I'm pretty sure of that.
I think she'll get past the side. She should hit the left side rail.
Yeah. Like her going one reel, just getting underneath that 8-ball. Great shot. She could have traveled a tad further, but this is fine. She's got to pocket it and just bring the cue ball. She could go multiple rails, but she really could go one and back across.
One across or draw 3. Depends on how she feels with the shot. I think she might be going around the way she's queuing.
She might be. Swing better. Atta girl. Good shot. I'm not going to be biased, folks, just so y'all know.
I'll keep you straight.
It's tough action. This is my girl. Although I haven't really watched Kaley play enough to really be able to say one way or the other, like her skill level or anything really about her
She's
type of play.
She played in the Pennsylvania State women's 8-ball.
Oh, I did watch that.
About a month ago. Yeah, she played. Yeah. I think she came in like top 10. She played strong.
Absolutely. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what's going on. I was going to, unless I lost it. Where did my match rules go? That's really strange.
You have a nice organized chaos going here.
Yeah. Well, and something just disappeared. Oh, there. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's lag for the first break, which you saw. It's alternate break thereafter. The 9-ball does not count on the break in the bottom 2 pockets. The 3-point break rule is in effect here with the WPBA. 3 consecutive fouls is a loss of game, and it is cue ball fouls only. So, what are you going to do, Frank? What are we going to do? We're going to fix this.
Usually a hammer works.
I thought you knew all the people. Maybe you just call up YouTube and be like, fix it. No, just kidding. I'm playing. Frank is the man, though. If you need something done, you just ask Frank.
Yeah, I'll make sure it gets fixed today. Don't worry.
That's right. We'll work on it. It's funny how every time you do something, a new experience happens. So, like, I feel like every time we stream, something new happens that we're, like, perplexed by. All right, so Angela Janic to break.
She's got the 1 in the side pocket. She's going to line up for the 2.
She definitely made a legal break. The 2 and the 6 passed the kitchen. Now the 2 came back out, but so she's fine. I'm not a giant fan of this. What do you like? Her cutting this to the left-hand lower corner, bringing the cue ball down underneath the pack there?
She can go. Excuse me. She can go 2 ways. She can cut it to the right corner. Angel seems like she does have a pretty good draw stroke, so if she does cut it to the right corner, she can just spin it to the left side rail and come out more towards the center of the pocket for the 3-ball.
I guess I can't tell how much she has to elevate to do that. Yeah, see, she has to elevate quite a bit.
Almost like a 2-way shot.
Yeah.
She can get away with it.
Yeah. Either way, I think that ends up a 2-way.
Yeah.
You know, you got blocker balls everywhere.
And
All right.
Kaley's going back to get her jump cue.
Yeah, so she jumps with the propel. I actually just read that. So now I know. I'm not familiar with propel jump cue, but
They do play strong.
yeah.
All right, Angela's out to the 2 ball. Looking for a containing shot. She's going to put the cue on the right side of the table. 4 is going to be in the way. I do believe that Kaley should be able to hit the side rail. Almost like a kick and stick option here and hit on the 2. What do you think, Lonnie?
Yeah, well, if she can hit it thick enough, I'm wondering if if she catches it thin, the cue will travel. She did catch it thick.
Yeah,
All right. She hit that real good.
that's wrong. Yeah, so Angela's a little bit of a pickle here. Does she have that room between the 5-7? I don't believe so. Almost like a Z shot here. Left side, right side.
Kelly Isaac made an FNZ shot. Well, she didn't make it, but she made a great hit on a 3
Nice hit
ball
at
in
it.
the first set. It was a good shot. She hit it really well.
I think Lonnie was trying to butter me up the first round. She gave me Christina. My first stream match.
It was not me. I didn't make those. I don't make those decisions. I try to tell people that they don't pay me. Apparently, I don't get paid enough to do make those kinds of decisions.
Listen, I only really talk to you, so in my opinion, you're in charge.
I was fine with it though. I think that it's early rounds.
There's so much good talent here. It doesn't
yeah,
matter.
All the ladies deserve a little table time. So, as far as I'm concerned, they can, you know. There's no need to be too picky or choosy. There's lots of good action here.
Yeah. I'll be here for 4 days.
Frank and I have officially moved in next door to each other.
Yeah.
For the next 4 days.
For flatmates.
All right, so this actually works out nicely. She's gotten in the window where it's just natural 2 rails back out to the center of the table. She doesn't want to get straight on the 4 anyway for position to the 6. So let's see how Kaley plays this. Looks like she's got a stretch. I don't know how comfortable Kaley is either. These ladies are on a mandatory 40-second shot clock. And I'm not sure how much Kaley has ever played on a shot clock before.
No, I'm not aware of her experience on that.
Yeah, so we'll see how she manages. Time management is key in these situations.
Who's running the shot clock?
That would be Bob.
Bob.
Bob always runs the shot clock. He's head boss in charge of that thing. Angela's rocking her new spectacles.
I actually really like them.
They look good on her.
I told her she looks very
thought
nice
so
with
too.
the glasses on. I'm just going to play the 4 to the top left corner. I'm going to float out a little bit for the 5. Slightly straight on the 5. I mean, she's going to have to create a little bit of an angle. She should be able to punch over to the left rail. She's going to use a little bit of around a 2 o'clock English. She wants to make sure that she follows through on this stroke. She wants to get the maximum spin that she can over to the rail. She's out for the 6.
Well, and I think she's just fallen perfectly, really.
Yeah.
Angela has a very smooth, straight stroke. Even after her shoulder surgery, she hits the ball really cleanly.
Definitely a veteran of tournaments and a veteran of the WPBA.
Absolutely. She's no stranger to competition, and she's not afraid of it. She enjoys, getting in the grease a little bit
Yeah.
with people, and you'll see her. She goes places to get practice in. You've seen her at the league room.
Yeah, she was
You gotta
chirping
meet
at
her
me
over
down the league
there.
room.
Yeah, she will chirp at you too.
I like it.
She'll get busy. She likes to play. All right. So do you think she just comes up back kind of where she's standing, or do you think she draws underneath and holds it under the
This
nine?
is like a dealer's choice type shot. I like to go. I like to spin the ball more, so I spin the ball bottom rail, side rail, and come out. She could also just hit it with a low left English and come out and try to just clear that side pocket.
It needs to travel.
And that's pretty much what happens to me every time I shoot that particular shot, so that's why I use the other side.
You're like, I spin her around. All right, so we'll see what Angela opts to do here. I'm not exactly sure what her look is. Let's see if we can. Ooh. That's tricky. Bank it, maybe.
Yeah, a little
Bank
bit
it
of high
back
right,
at
about
her.
2 o'clock English. Catch about 1/3 of the ball. Nice clean follow through. She should get it.
Hey.
Drills it right down the center of the buckets.
You ring one, you win one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the score is currently 2-0 in favor of Angela Janic. Just so everybody knows, Frank made that.
I wasn't going to say it.
Frank made that graphic for us. I want to thank him for all the things. He gave me a whole hard drive, like, what are those things called?
Flash drive.
Flash drives. There we go. So I'm a little discombobulated. We don't want to get into details too much, but we had a complete mechanical failure here earlier. Started last night. I didn't think I was going to get any sleep at all. I was in an absolute state of panic. All my graphics got completely annihilated. So we all had to start over. Frank was a little more prepared for the start over than I was, but
I actually like doing the graphics. It's kind of fun.
it is fun. And you do a good job. You're very creative. I like that.
Thank you.
Like, they were fun. I was like, oh, Frank, you better send me all those.
You can always reach out to me, too, if anybody's interested in graphics.
You need any flyers done for events or
Yeah.
anything like that? You're very good at those things, yeah. Yeah, you hear that, folks. You guys are up to anything. You need some graphic help. You need some flyers made, designed. I want to say designed, not made.
Yeah, I don't do the printing.
Yeah.
Digital.
Reach out to Frank Mieletti from PA Pro-Am.
All right, Kaley breaking rack number 3. Trailing 2-0. Scratch on the break there. She got a little elevated on the back of her cue. That's what causes that cue ball to pop. Now, you do want a slight pop on the break, but she got a little more elevated than she needed to, and that's what caused that cue ball to bump up a little bit.
Oh, this is going to be a long weekend. My toes are freezing here. Like, it's cold here. I know
From
I'm
Michigan.
from
What are you
Michigan.
complaining
It's
about
not
the
the
cold
same.
for?
It's not the same.
That's right. It's not the same out here on
It's
the East
not.
Coast.
I try to tell people that it's not the same. Like, we're surrounded by lakes, so it's a different type of cold. But it's definitely different on the East Coast. I don't know what it is.
My wife is from here, and first time I ever came up here, we went to this thing called the Ice Castles, which is not too far from here. It was 0 degrees. And yeah, I will agree with you. It is a different kind of cold up here. And I love the cold weather. I did not like it that night.
I seen Jesse in the chat. Hi, Jesse. So the other stream table is currently streaming on Billiard TV on the Roku app, I believe. But unfortunately, our YouTube is giving us a bit of a fit. So we are not on the YouTube. This is the only match on the YouTube at the moment.
We're going to try to get that fixed for the next round.
Yeah, so it is up on, if you have the Roku app for Billiard TV, you can go check that out. It is over there. but it's not on YouTube.
All right, Angela putting this 4 on the side. She's got the 5. I like just rolling the cue ball up to the 5, making the 5, and shooting the 6 to the top left pocket there. I'm not trying to do anything crazy with the shot.
It looks as though she went behind it to look and, you know,
Yeah.
look at that. So maybe she's seeing the same exact thing.
If she shoots a 6 in the top left, it's going to leave her for the 7 in the same pocket. Tricky shot, but it's makeable.
Yeah, I would like it more if she wasn't so close to the rail with the cue ball.
Maybe a little straighter on the 6,
Yeah.
because this cue ball is going to go towards the 8, so she's got to just play some speed control.
Which makes the 7 ball even
Yeah.
tougher if she does pocket the 6.
Pocket speed on this, though. She should be good. Oh, she's going safe probably now.
Yeah.
And tuck it right behind that 9 ball. Or fires it in.
Oh,
That's one of my tougher shots. I seem to put a lot of unnecessary power and spin when I
When
jack
you're
up when I elevate a shot. Yeah.
Neil Spyan has a killer good video on that.
Really?
Yeah. On aiming and which foot to put in line into the line of the shot when you're elevating your cue. It's kind of an interesting
Yeah,
video.
I'll have to text him and have him work with me a little bit. Jeremy Jones tried working
No
with me
name
last time.
dropping or anything, Frank. This is a WPBA. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, I don't mean it like that. I just
I'm not playing.
yeah, I've had a one or two instructors try to teach me that shot. Just I don't know. Everybody has that one shot that just doesn't work for them. That one's me.
I think on any given day, any of those shots give some people fits.
Oh yeah.
Just, you know, that's why everybody's obsessed with pool, because you can't perfect it. All right, so Angela is back at the table. She's got a long, straight shot on the 6. I love that she just opted to make the ball, nothing fancy.
That shows confidence too when you're okay with taking the long shot.
And I think that's where people make mistakes when they play on the 9-footers. And I know that a lot of our fans play in a lot of league systems, which are a lot of 7-footers. But the thing is, that particular choice is a fantastic option when you play on a bar table. Instead of trying to get so fancy, I mean, just learn from what the top players do. They accept these long shots because it's the right thing to do. Why add more, you know, problems?
I think a lot
to
of
the
times
mix?
it's a confidence where it's there's a little bit of a low confidence that you're going to make that tougher shot. And sometimes you just gotta take the tough shot and surprise yourself more than anything. Once you start drilling them long shots, then now your confidence level starts to get higher because your skills taking over. Angela's shuffling a little bit. She has a very distinct approach to the table.
She wiggles into it. So a little bit of a roll forward with the cue ball. Although she is close to the rail, this is she's so close to the 9 ball. I don't think that the cueing will be a problem at all. This 9 ball in the bottom left-hand corner to extend your lead to 3. All right. Check out a big thank you to our sponsors. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Angela is still racking the balls. We do use the Perfect Rack. It is the official rack sponsor here at the WPBA. She's been putting a lot of time into her break. Let's see if she can be successful with that. I know her goal is to pocket the wing ball in the corner. Okay, so she did make the wing ball. The one managed to track 2 rails down table. I actually think she has the window on the one. So Angela just broke. She made the wing ball in the corner. One ball banked 2 rails. Well, actually 1 rail to the side, past the side pocket and down there. And she's got a shot on it.
I like the safe option here.
I think the safe is definitely smarter.
I like banking the 1, 2 rails, trying to leave the cue behind the 3, and trying to put the 1 below the 5-7. Angela apparently didn't like that shot, and she's just going to go for gold.
I think her face, and she's like, well, that didn't work. I don't know if it's good or not that my husband is the timekeeper right now, because I'm sure Angela's probably talking to him.
Yeah.
She's like, you see that, Bob? Looks like she's going to kick 2 rails underneath it, try to kick maybe that 2 up table.
Could even come to the side of it and kick towards the side pocket.
Oh, okay.
There, got a rail.
I was like, oh, is it going to go?
Yeah, we're looking at something to hit.
Absolutely. Are you freezing? I'm freezing.
I am slightly a little chilly, yeah.
My toes are so cold. All right, folks, don't forget to share, like, and to subscribe to the WPBA Billiards YouTube channel. That way you always get notified whenever we go live. All right, nice touch there by Kaley. She fell under the 3 ball. Now, being that I don't know much about Kaley, I would assume that she's going to play a safety here.
Yeah, I like the safe option for Kaley. Her body language, like you're saying, is showing a safety.
Yeah, I like that she walks around and looks at the path of her object ball. It shows that she definitely understands what's happening at the table. I like that.
Just a little short. Angela's can catch what would be, from her view, the left side of the ball, but ours the right side. I don't see any makeable shot here. She's going to have to try to look for another containing safe.
She is. She just crossed her arms like, okay, I'm looking. I like crossing over the 3, trying to bank it back up table, maybe using the 9-7 just a bit of a blocking option. She would just use a high ball, crossover. She wants to miss the kiss. Right there. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. So she needs to miss that.
I've been going to Ashley Benoit for my 1 pocket tips lately. That's one of her favorite games. All right, Kaley at the table. She got a nice clear shot at the 3. This is really our first real kind of look at her at the table. Out to the 4, just a little extra on the strength there.
Yeah, I mean, it does lend itself to position on the 5, but depending on the pace you play it, it can also be disastrous.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of that back angle, especially when it's going towards the pocket.
Well, that would be considered a blind pocket, right?
Yeah.
She hits it great.
Played it well, though.
Hey, check that out.
What are you doing, Lonnie, here? Are you setting up for the 7-9, or are you trying to go forward?
No, I don't know that I would like the 7-9 combination, personally.
Yeah.
Probably try to track forward, maybe even get the second rail and come under the 7. I mean, I guess it's a comfort thing too. If I don't like it, I may just bank the 5 and put it down here underneath it and leave the cue under the 7. Or you just hit it like that.
Yeah, I mean, she played it very
2
strong, very
rails
perfect.
under
Yeah.
the 7. You know, she did hit it well. Can't see what kind of angle. Let's see if we can move over to our side view camera that is hanging upside down on a wall, folks, just so you guys know. The second camera is literally hanging upside down on a wall.
This camera's been giving Lonnie anxiety since about 8 o'clock last night.
I can't stand it right now. But I love the fact that I can flip it, do it upside down, and still use it.
Be careful of that corner.
Right, so she overcut the 8, which is exactly what you have to do if you're going to miss those balls. You need to overcut the ball.
Yeah.
But unfortunately for Angela, she's in a bit of a predicament here. Now, do you like would you hit the thin side, the left side of the 8 ball and come around 2 rails, try to get back under the 9?
So remember we were talking earlier about people who have shots that they can't make and then they have shots that they can make?
Yeah, no, I know.
For me, this shot is actually one of my favorite shots. I cut this in pretty well.
Oh, okay. Well,
But I could see the safe angle for this. I would see the thin cut going 3 rails and trying to put it behind the 9
there's
ball.
a chance Angela's swinging at this. She's loading up. It looks like she's using kind of a big stroke. Yep. I think that's what she was trying to do.
It doesn't hurt her too much.
No,
I mean, it's going to be a little bit of a tougher shot for Kaley.
Well, and I was thinking a little bit less on pace, right? With
Yeah.
the cue ball, and she leaves her under the 8 or the 9 anyway, possibly leaving a very tough shot. But the cue ball just tracked a little further.
There are some players who play that thin shot incredibly well. Margaret plays it real strong. Christina, Allison's mastered it.
Yeah, I think that if I'm feeling comfortable, I shoot it for
Yeah.
sure. Absolutely.
I like your little booth here, Lonnie. It's
Thanks.
a little plexiglass going, and
Yeah. It's fun. It's usually much warmer. I'm freezing to death right now. I don't know. I should have put the back door on. I did not put the door on at the back door. So.
all right, who's got $20 for Lonnie for a little space heater down here at Home Depot?
I have one at home. I didn't put it in the trailer. I'm so mad at myself. I should have known better. I use it in Wisconsin a lot when we play in there because we play there in December.
Yeah.
And my production room is freezing cold. It's right by an outside door. So I do have a little space heater for that event. Oh.
Oh, Angela bobbles the 8. Gotta give Kaley a chance to get on the board.
Every time somebody says bobble today, I think wobble wobble, that song. Speaking of bobble balls, I have a bobble ball for my Sunday swag from Superman, Brian Pauly. He sent me a bobble ball, so that is included, as well as Jay David made me a great, what are those called? They're cue holders that sit
Cue
on
claws?
the table. Yeah, the cue claw. It says WPBA on it. Really cool about that. And there's also a little spot for you to stick your chalk. So there's that as well. And then Frank brought me a really cool T-shirt from PA Pro-Am. What's that one say, Frank? That T-shirt?
This one here?
No, that one's mine.
Oh, that one's yours. Oh, it's the cut my check shirt.
Yeah, it's the cut my check. I couldn't remember what it said.
Cut my check.
It says cut my check. I'll have a picture of it on Sunday to make sure everyone knows. Yes, a cue holder claw. There you go, J. David. I did not mean to screw that up. But you know me, I can't ever, I call those the scorekeepers flipper-doos. So we know that I'll find something to call your cue holder. But lots of things going on here at the WPBA. We're doing a lot of cool things. It looks like Kaley has
Kaley's got herself on the board. She did get one.
gotten on the board.
So I'm looking at the viewers right now. That's not enough. We need more viewers.
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe. You can put it on at work, too. If your boss comes walking around, just hit the Windows key and D. It'll hide everything on your screen. You don't have to show your boss.
Windows key and D.
At the same time, yep. It'll hide your desktop.
All right, there you go. You heard it here from Frank Maioletti himself. I feel like you have experience at that.
Hiding. Oh yeah, absolutely. Fargo 800 from hiding from the boss.
All right. Hi, Seth. Thanks for joining the chat. For those of you guys who are watching on Billiard TV, you are always welcome to come to YouTube and check out our channel at WPBA Billiards and get involved in the chat room. We have a great group of fans that are always in the chat, and we do polls and a lot of fun stuff. So you're always welcome to come join us over there.
Yeah, and even if you are watching from Billiards TV, just run over real quick and just shoot a like, a share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything.
Nope.
But it does mean a lot to everybody here at the tour because it helps produce some numbers. And the numbers are what generally draws in sponsors. Sponsors want to know that people are watching and liking. So even by watching on television, you can still help out the girls here on the tour.
So it looks like Kaley broke dry.
3-point possibly? I don't see anything.
Well, I mean, Angela could give it back, but why would she?
Yeah, she's got a nice clear shot at the one on the side.
So that's how the rules work here. If someone makes an illegal break, even if they break dry, if they didn't get 3 balls past the head string, you can give it back to them. Obviously, you don't want to, but what really happens, which is super crazy, is that Angela taking this break, even though she broke dry, because it was illegal, Angela cannot push.
Can't push back out, right?
So only the original breaker can push on an illegal. It's pretty wild. I wasn't sure how I felt about that rule, but weirdly enough, you don't see it a ton.
Yeah.
You know, it does happen, but you don't see it often.
You know, the 3-point rule, I'm sure you'll agree with this, came into effect from players that were kind of trying to, you know, get an advantage on the break. And
it's okay. Derek already told everybody at home that it was Corey Deuel's fault, so it's okay.
But
It's
with
already
this
been out there.
particular tour in general, though, I mean, the ladies voted on this, if I'm not correct,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So the ladies are accepting of this rule, and I know some people are finding it a controversial rule, but the ladies feel that it's a rule for them, and you have to respect that. And
Well, it allows us to, here's the biggest thing, it allows us to self-govern without having to have referees at every table. With rules standardized the way that these are, there's no questions.
Yeah.
There's no arguments. Everyone knows the rules. And, it's a voted on.
I actually love, this is my 4th WPBA event that I've attended, and I love being at these because everybody's so professional.
Yeah.
There's no issues. It's just fantastic shooting. And
We very rarely have.
It's going to
any
sound
kind
like
of
a cheesy word, but it's like a
arguments
sisterhood. You know, you come here, everybody's hanging out. They're all spending time together.
I think most of us have spent more time with each other this season than we probably have with our families that we're
Caroline
not
Powell
close
told me.
to.
She said she's seen these ladies more this couple months than her husband.
It's absolutely true. We travel so much. And, this last season we had 11, and 12 technical. Chris Wood in the chat room just asked us, is the other stream on Billiard TV app or on the Billiard Channel app?
It's Billiard TV, I believe.
Well, yes, Billiard TV, but I think it's on the Roku app.
It is on the Roku app, yeah. So
Okay.
that would be
So
what the
that would
Billiard
be
channel.
Billiard TV still?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm not.
We'll get
I don't have the
clarification.
Roku app. We're gonna have to
Yeah,
work
we'll
on
get some
that.
clarification for you on
I
that one.
apologize for those of you guys who this is new. We don't normally do this to stream the bonus table to the app, so we're still learning about the details of that. I will get that figured out.
Angel looks like she's going to go rail first here on this 5-ball. Just short of making a ball in the pocket.
I like the cue ball speed she used, though. I thought that was a nice speed.
So Jerry Struckert saying it's on the Roku app.
There you go. Thank you, Jerry. I knew Jerry would know. I was just getting ready to text you. I was just getting ready to text Jerry. Speaking of powers to be the bee, right?
Yeah, we'll make sure that next round that we'll have the bonus coverage also on the YouTube channel. I believe we're going to get all that fixed and figured out.
We'll get it figured out. Right now it's on the Roku app, and then this match is the feature match on the Billiard TV.
I think I would have liked her to do maybe a little bit of a spin on that ball.
To try to get under the 9?
Try to get under the 9
Yeah.
ball, yeah.
So Angela's checking to see if that ball goes past.
Well, there's a
the side
carom
pocket.
type position here
Yeah,
for
she
Angela.
didn't. I don't even know if she looked at that. I don't know.
Nah, actually, that angle was slightly deceiving.
It
Yeah.
was. It was.
That's a perfect example of being at the table or being away from the table and seeing two
Right.
different angles.
I would agree. It's funny too, because like from that angle, we were like, yeah, and then we're like, switch to the other camera, and we're just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
On second thought.
Yeah. Okay, Billiard TV app. Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate
Thanks for
it.
the heads up on that. We're just getting used to that. We've not had to do that much, so. All right, so I think this ball goes past the 9 into the side. She hits it beautifully. Controls the cue ball.
But if you're in the New England area, you don't need to watch it on television. You can come down here live. See it right
That's
here at
right.
Capital City Billiards.
We have nice little bleachers set up in the middle of the room
Yeah.
if people want to check out what's going on. There's some good action all over.
And the owners of this place, Jeff Burnham and his wife Kathy, are major supporters of women's pool. They support a lot of ladies in the New England area.
Jeff has, if I said anything, he's like, whatever you want, Lonnie. Whatever you want. And I love it when men say that. Whatever you want, Lonnie.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
My
This is my
term I
kind of
say
place.
probably 10 times a day is yes, dear.
Yeah. Well, I'll make sure Minnie's okay with it first. We'll make sure. Look here. Oh.
That was a very quick backswing that she had there. I think she took her eye off the ball just slightly.
Feel like she had a seizure.
Yeah, yeah, there was no pause in that backswing there.
No.
Just a little pause, I think, would have helped her a little bit.
Well, and I wonder too, and we didn't switch to that camera angle, but it does make me wonder if she didn't have the whole pocket.
Yeah. No, I think she had the whole
Did
pocket,
she?
yeah.
Okay,
I think
so.
it was just a slight little mental lapse there.
All right, Angela, so if you're listening to this when you get home later, you are not allowed to do that again.
So Kaley looks like she's going for it here, though. I wouldn't.
Well, can she play the bank to the corner and bring the cue ball around? Oh, whoa, I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, I don't know if I liked her going for that shot. I mean, kind of worked out for her a little bit. Angela has only really the one pocket shot to play here. But I think I would have liked her to maybe put that 8 at the top rail and put the cue ball on the bottom rail, right where the perfect rack is.
Absolutely.
Speaking of perfect rack, one of the sponsors of the WPBA.
The official rack sponsor of the WPBA. If you guys are interested in information about that, you can always, they are on Facebook. I do believe he has
Yeah.
a social media. And if you are looking to purchase, I know they can be customized as well, but you can reach out to Brittany Bryant. She does facilitate a lot of his sales for him. So she's kind of his representative. All right, so here we go. A little tester for Kaley. I feel like these are tester shots because you've
Yeah.
got a little bit of distance, but you're nowhere near a rail. It's just kind of out in the middle of the table, so accuracy is at a premium, you know?
And you're on the stream, too, and it makes everything. It's going to get safe.
She about to leave Angela in the same place as she was last time. I think I do think she's all right here.
Actually, this is, so the spot that Angel needs to hit this ball to make it just a hit is also the same spot that's going to cause her to make the shot. So she should, I give her a high percentage to make the shot, probably 75%.
So these shots always give me anxiety because if you play them with too low, it can be a little crazy. But I don't like to play them one rail. I like to just swing for it.
So it's the hit hard method.
Oh, yeah. I like to swing at these. I don't like to wait for it. And then I always worry about the side pocket. See, she almost did it. I probably just jinxed her. But I like to hit that with a really solid pace, which makes the side pocket huge,
Yeah.
you know? And sometimes it works out beautifully, and sometimes I scratch. But I definitely don't like to roll those in and just bring the cue ball up. You know, it's too hard. You lose accuracy when you're rolling the ball. Oh, Jessica, hi.
Man, we got 4-1 on the score.
Yeah. Angela's chugging right along, isn't she? Let's check out what's going on around the room, Frank. So these are our matches that are going on around the room. Emily Duddy is currently up 4-1 over Laura Bendikis. Susan Williams is taking a 4-2 lead over Natalie Shabbat. Joanne Mason Parker is 3-0 over Kathy Friend. And Ada Leo, the Iron Maiden, is 3-1 over Joanne Ashton from Canada. Wei Su Chen has taken a massive lead over Debbie Tykert, 6-0. That's brutal. Race to 8. Debbie's got to get to work.
Ada's got the best nickname in pool. I
The
love
Iron
it.
Maiden?
I love it, yeah.
Oh, I know. I just want her to, like, sing something to me. And
Yeah,
she's
I'm
like,
an Iron
"Oh."
Maiden fan too, so kind of.
Yeah, no. She doesn't. It does fit her, though.
Yeah.
I mean, if you know her, because she is kind of one of those straight-faced people. And if you try to talk to her, you're not always sure if she's joking or not.
Oh, yeah.
Like, her face doesn't
I spent some time with her up in Connecticut one time, and then I told her that messing with her, I said, I finally broke your frosty heart.
Your frosty heart.
Yeah. All right, rack number 6. Angela Janic in the lead, 4-1. She's breaking from the side, looking to get that one in the side pocket. Right in the center of the side pocket. 2 balls going to float up to the top rail. Sort of a 2-way shot here. Actually, a 3-way shot, technically. She can play this 2. Off the top rail, side rail. Could possibly put that 9 into play or use the 9 as a helper. Put the cue ball behind the 3. She could thin it. 2 rails back down. Put the cue ball behind the 6.
I'm not going to lie. I don't know what she was doing there.
I think she's going to put the 2 to the side rail. I'm sorry, put the cue to the side rail. Oh, no, I was right. 2 to the side rail.
Yeah, I was just curious. I wasn't sure what she was doing. Maybe she was looking at the path of the 2. I was confused for a second.
Yeah.
I was like, Ange, what are you doing? So for anyone who's new to the WPBA Billiards YouTube channel, and you're looking at the scoreboard, I seen someone ask in the chat what the numbers besides their name. That is their Fargo rate. Now, doesn't mean it's established, but
No.
it's there. And we didn't used to put them on the stream with because we have the choice with digital pool to
Yeah.
put them on or not. But we kind of got tired of answering people's questions
What's their
about
Fargo?
what's their Fargo, what's their Fargo. I'm like, just put it up there.
Sorry to cut you off real quick, but this is a 2-9 potential shot here.
Oh boy.
From the ball in hand from Kaley. Yeah, I get that. I run events too. I get that a lot. Well, what's their Fargo? But also remember, guys, that players aren't married to their Fargo, meaning that if you see a player that's, especially in an event like this where it's open events, there's no
Well, and Fargo doesn't play into our ranking.
Yeah, exactly. There's
So,
no skill level requirement.
Right. So somebody could have a higher Fargo, but like for me, example, and I tell people this a lot, before we partnered with Digital Pool, our Fargo rate, our matches weren't reported to Fargo. So I played on tour for many, many years, and it was never reported.
Yeah.
So my Fargo, could be a little low by comparison. And so I was like, well, for 5 years,
What's your Fargo?
I never played, and nothing was ever reported. 592 maybe?
Sign us up for the next doubles.
I know, right? Like a 592 or something? I don't know. I don't even know anymore.
It's going to be the Frank and
I
Lonnie
just
across
don't
the
play
U.S.
in
tour.
anything. Yeah, I just don't play in anything that's Fargo. And I have robustness. I think I have like 1,500 games, but I think they're from like forever ago.
All right, Angela had played the 2-9 combo and missed it. And then Kaley had played this shot here. Angela does have a bit of a safe. She can kind of roll up behind the 6, or she could play it into the side pocket. Sort of a 2-way shot.
I like that. She had that whole wall of balls there. It was a smart shot by Angela.
Starting to fill up a little bit here at Capital City Billiards. People starting to walk through the door. Am I going to see you down here?
They need to close the door.
Yeah,
It's
right.
so
Close the door.
cold.
Get the heat out.
I'm freezing. Thanks, Torture. I think so too. My mouth, I'm pretty sure I have an 800 Fargo.
Oh, she just missed the edge of that ball.
Wow. I wasn't even sure if she could see it. Just the edge. All right, so Angela comes back to the table with ball in hand for the second time this rack.
But not the second in a row.
No. No. I had to think about that.
No, I believe that's incorrect. You have to.
Yeah.
It's based on performance. It's not essentially based on your opponent. That's why you can look in the, especially in digital pool at the end of the events, you can look in the performance tab and see how that player was shooting just today or just for that event.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. At the, just real quick, at the International Open at one point, Tyler Steyer was shooting over 1,000. It was like 1,017.
Yeah, he was final 16.
Yeah, because he just didn't miss for like 5 racks. He just
I
kept
seen
getting
that
out.
this morning. He's playing great.
I like the speed on that shot. Oh. She played a good speed, just didn't put the ball in the pocket.
So how do you think, I mean, you know Kaley, right? A little bit more so. I mean, she's been to some of your events.
Yeah.
Do you think that that she looks calm and comfortable on the stream?
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of nervousness. I think with everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of nervousness, especially if you have like family and friends watching. But I say all in all, she's comfortable playing on the stream.
I will say that I think these events make you nervous whether you're on the stream or not.
I'm not even playing. I'm nervous.
Yeah, the girls, some of these players are uber intimidating. We have a lot of world champions.
Yeah.
Wei Su Chen and Kelly Fisher. Now, in this particular event, we don't have our Allison and our Christina Slatevas, but we do have Christina Tkach, who's the current world 10-ball champion.
Who is half my size and intimidates me every time I go
scary,
up to her.
Isn't she? She's fantastic, though. She really is.
She's so sweet to me every
such a
time,
nice
but
person.
I'm so nervous. We'll go up to her. I'm like, "Hi, Christina, how are you?"
She's got
like,
the best poker face.
I'm like a little fanboy when I talk to her.
So we've got Christina Tkach and Wei Su Chen, as well as Kelly Fisher. Just so many great players in the room. Savannah Easton. Sophia didn't make it for this event, but I know that she loves. I mean, she very rarely
Sophia
misses
could
a
take
WPBA
a week
event.
off of winning everything right now.
Yeah.
So
She's got to be exhausted, especially after Louisville. All right, so it looks like she drilled that pink forward into the corner, but unfortunately she let the cue ball lag forward, and now she is shooting a very long.
she plays this pocket speed, though. We think 6 on the side afterwards.
I think if she plays at pocket speed, I think she'll roll past the side. I don't know. We'll see. See at what pace she plays it. See, I was concerned with that. Now, did she just roll it to the corner same way?
Yeah,
Same shot,
I would roll the
really.
same shot. Yeah, ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right?
I
don't know if you want to do that the
Yeah,
whole rack,
right.
though. That's not fun.
I made Angela's day earlier. I pointed out the really good coffee shop that's across the street.
Oh.
She looked at me. She goes, "You're the best."
I stopped at a Dunkin' Donuts this morning. They had this really good white chocolate latte. It was yummy.
You got to go right across the street there.
That place is good.
Yes, fantastic.
Do I have to play Frogger to get there? Because I'm not really a fan of that.
I'll go get you one. When we come back here to visit family, so I say my wife is from New England. We're not allowed to leave unless she gets one of those coffees on the way home.
Oh, nice.
So that was interesting. She hit that ball with a lot more pace
Then she hit the
than
5.
she hit the 5, which is essentially the two of the same shots.
And actually, it would have probably hit them the opposite way. I would have hit more pace on the 5.
On the 5 and a
less
little
pace
lighter
on
on the 6,
yeah. But we're not at the table. Here we are,
Yeah,
folks.
it's her shot.
So it looks like she's going to kind of just dig into this, shoot the 7, drag that cue to the rail.
Chuck, you know me so well, buddy, but the bar is only about 60 feet away from where I'm sitting.
Jude. You know what? Angela and I, we enjoy being in the booth together. As a matter of fact, I'm sure at some point she'll get back in here, at least for something this weekend.
I think I get her too. She said she was going to sit down with me for a little bit.
She's great. You know, Angela's a lot of fun. She just had a lot of things going on in her life that were more important at the time, and when I say that, I mean family.
Right.
So making the choice to step away from the stream was definitely something that she felt she
you know
needed
it from
to do.
being in here. I know it too. You know, when you're a streamer and a player, it's tough to get in the mindset of one or the other if you're doing both at the same time.
Yeah, it's very consuming, and I don't blame her for making the choices that she had to make.
Thinking about streaming when I'm playing, and I'm thinking about playing when I'm streaming.
Oh, ooh, I thought she made it.
And both ladies getting a little bit of a free shot here at the 9.
I wouldn't be surprised if one of them takes a break after this rack.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know that it'll be Angela because Angela is staying ahead. But I don't know how familiar Kaley is with the process, but I think it would be a good time to take a break. Oh, Angela just missed it too. What's going on, ladies? All right, so this 9 ball for Kaley Sullivan. I mean, this is your only real way to get back into the match. Angela may take her break now. I don't know. We'll see.
All right, we got 4-2 on the score. You know, we're all
I'm
too
all
well.
checking it out. Yeah, I'm watching Angela. Sorry, guys. All right, so let's see. Let's check out our sponsors while we're here.
The WPBA is the longest-standing women's professional pool tour and the biggest supporter of women playing pool.
An incredible community of strong women and people who are putting a lot of time and effort in growing women's pool.
It gives women something to strive for, a reason to improve their game and to try their hardest to become a better player.
I get to play with the best players in the world, and not only that, but I get to call them my friends.
Every time I get to come to an event, I feel at home with all of the girls.
Meeting and competing against fierce women.
The camaraderie amongst the players.
The fierce and high-level competition with a beautiful group of ladies.
We have always stuck together, and most of all, because of our competitive spirit with each other and our long-lasting friendships.
The organization always listens to what the players have to say, and they're always trying to improve the tour for us.
I love WPBA because it's like a big family and we feel so warm.
The sisterhood amongst the women. One of the greatest gifts I've ever gotten out of pool were the friendships that I've built from them.
What I like most about the WPBA is their continued support for women's pool.
I love the camaraderie and the competitiveness of the WPBA players.
WPBA gives us a chance, a stage to compete and show our passion.
The WPBA always supports us in that every tournament we go to, they will always take care of us.
What I love about the WPBA are all the fierce competitors out there. the competitiveness.
I love the equipment at the WPBA.
I like the most about WPBA that they keep continuing to support women's sport throughout so many years.
What I love about the WPBA are the fans.
What I love most about the WPBA is that we're all kind of like one big family.
I love that the WPBA brings great competition from around the world.
The WPBA has been a huge part of the growth of women's pool, and I love them for that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are just waiting for Angela to return back to the table. I wanted to let everyone know, too, you are watching the 2024 Capital City Invitational here in, is it Concord?
Oh, so
New Hampshire?
Let me tell you about this real quick.
Okay.
So the first time I ever called it Concord, my wife, who's from up here, went nuts. So the New Englanders call it Concord.
Concord?
Concord.
Concord. I can't
Concord.
do it that
Yeah.
way, though. You got to be an
And-
East Coaster to do that.
And her and her girlfriends were all over me for it because I call it Concord. So on the way up here, I made sure I practiced it for the New Englanders.
It's like Louisville.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if you don't say it right, they'll get you. And so during the stream at Rail Yard, every time I said it, they're like, you say it right. And I'm like, I do.
So if you're from the New England area,
Concord.
we're from Concord, New Hampshire.
Concord.
But if you're not from the New England area, we're in Concord, New Hampshire.
Mindy would be proud of you.
She would be.
She would
I'll
be
probably
very
get a
proud
text
of
any
you.
second.
Yeah, she'd be like, good job, babe.
Rack
That's
7.
All right. Oh, no, she broke dry. I think Angela can give this back. So I do believe this was an illegal break, in which case Angela could give this back. Angela cannot push.
Here she is.
Oh, yay.
She's very
Hi,
proud.
Mindy. Yes, he's doing good. Like, he's trying to teach me. Apparently, I don't do it right, so.
I don't either. So. Never could test it. Who's also from this area, too. She knows.
Yeah. So that's a thing. I'm probably going to say it wrong 50 times, just so you guys know, because I Concord.
Concord.
Yeah. I got to channel my inner East Coaster.
It's the Bostonian accent
Yeah,
up here.
because it's different than,
They
like,
don't
if you go to
pronounce-
New York, like
They don't pronounce R's. It's Ka.
Okay, so how about, like, it's different even going to, like, Long Island
Yeah.
versus, like, Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've noticed that, too. I've spent some time in the city, so. Shout out to Jerry Tarantola on that one. Spent some time working with him at NYC Grind.
Oh, wow. I haven't
Many
heard that
years
one in a
ago.
while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember the NYC grind.
He had the coolest logo. Yeah, obviously she did not realize that was an illegal. Okay, well, what kind of view you think she's got there, Frank? She's real close.
She got a good safe opportunity.
I think somebody bumped the wall. My camera's a little crooked.
You just can't. You
Oh,
can't lay
it's
off it.
killing me. I'm not even kidding. Like, there's just nowhere to put it.
Yeah.
Like, I got all these cool cameras, and I got nowhere to put them.
I'm gonna stay here late and climb up in the ceiling and
Ooh.
put a mat up there for you.
Drive me crazy.
She caught the bad side of the 3. It's gonna be ball in hand.
All right, so now someone will be successfully shooting the one ball. Khakis. J. David, that's fantastic. I probably never forget that. Khakis. I do work really hard to say things. Is it phonetically right?
Yeah.
Is that the right way to say that?
Mm-hmm.
I do work really hard trying to do that for people's names, and I've worked really hard to learn, the proper way to say, like Rita Cho. I know a ton of people who say chow,
Chow.
or sao. Like, or sao. Oh my gosh. I've been working on it for months. Sao. Is that right?
Yeah.
Soa. No, it's
Soa.
Soa.
Yep.
I got it. It's like I've been working on it for months, right? Because I know that I wouldn't be surprised if she tends to play in our events that are WPBA sanctioned.
Mm-hmm.
So if she comes to Wisconsin, I want to make sure that I say it properly. So we really work hard on those things.
I had Bean teach me how to pronounce her name properly.
Yeah. Okay, do it.
It's Maswa Bean Hung.
Maswa.
Yeah.
Yeah, she. I just call her Bean. She's my favorite. So she's fun. She's always happy. I love players like Bean. Frank. Maya Letty?
Yeah.
I had that one down since like where were we? Long Island.
Long Island, yep.
I was right on it. That didn't even take me 2 seconds. I was really proud of myself over that one because none of the guys could say it in the booth that day.
Pronounce it wrong, yep.
Yeah, none of them could say it. And I was like,
and I was upset that Al
not
kept
hard.
pronouncing it wrong, especially with Al being Italian also.
Like, you're fired. Forget about it.
All right, Kaley on the 6. There's a little bit of high English here. Ooh. Another one. Very fast in that backswing. Got to slow that down a little bit.
I don't think the 8-9 are wired, so I definitely don't think it hurts her any to miss right now, to be honest. Angela's going to have to do something very creative in order to separate the 8-9.
Well, I like her to get... actually like her to draw this ball. And when I say draw, not draw to the side rail, but kind of more of a stun draw. Top rail, side rail. I wanted to play that 7 in the side pocket.
Looks like she's trying to kill the cue ball with high left-hand English. Now, she may just opt to cut this in that left-hand side pocket, come down 1, maybe 2 rails to get underneath the 8 into it.
Yeah.
We'll see what Angela opts to do here. I agree with you. I like dragging it around to the right off that 6.
Yeah, because really it doesn't hurt you as much if you run into the 9 coming off that right side rail. But now with this particular shot, she almost has to go into the angle.
Yeah, she almost has to, because she doesn't want to smack it right directly into the 8. She almost wants to come underneath it. Oh, all right. I see you.
Man.
Okay. Well, she's caused some separation. Unfortunately, she's missed the brown 7. I don't think the 8 goes clean. I don't think she can just cut it in.
But this can be broken out here, though, with around a 10 o'clock English. Hit this one pretty firm. She can hit bottom rail right between the second diamond, side rail. She's going to hit the first diamond right where her hand is, and it should hit the 8.
Just hit this with some pace.
Yeah.
She looked at it. I wonder if she thinks
I think she
this
took a
ball
little off
goes.
it. Yeah. There's still a potential safe shot here, too.
There's a really good safety here. She can bank that 8 out.
Bank the 8, push it right behind the 9, yeah.
Under the 9 ball. Yep. I think she sees it. Yeah. If nothing else, she causes extreme distance, which makes it really tough to get back around for the 9. Now, if Angela can see all this 8, and I'm not sure, I do think she can, but I can't tell. I want to zoom in on that ball. My inner techie nerd wants to just take my camera and zoom right in on there.
Yeah, I have a bunch of them in the Amazon cart already. Lonnie showed me the ins and outs of her camera last night. I kind of fell in love with it right away.
Mindy, it's not my fault, dude.
Oh, trust me, she knows.
Oh, she hits it so clean.
Perfect,
Snaps for that. That was a great shot by Angela.
Get off that rail. She should be all right there.
And if you guys noticed, Angela is rocking her new spectacles. She spent a lot of time making sure that those were right and that she spent a lot of time practicing in them, getting comfortable with those new glasses. You can't even really hardly see them on her. but they look great. All right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Angela Janic extending her lead 5-2 over Kaley Sullivan.
I believe we had a finish in that Wei match. I think Wei won her matchup.
So let's go check out the scores around the room. Emily Duddy's currently up 6-2 over Laura Bendikis. Susan Williams is up 6-3 over Natalie Chabot. Joanne Mason Parker is sitting on the hill 7-0 over Kathy Friend. Ada Leo, the Iron Maiden, Frank's favorite nickname, versus Joanne Ashton from Canada. Ada's currently up 4-3 in a tight match, and it looks like Wei Su Chen has defeated Debbie Tyker 8-1. Now, Debbie's not out of this event. For those of you guys who are curious about it at home, you can go check out the brackets at digitalpool.com. It is linked in our description here on YouTube. Debbie is just going to be taking the scenic route from here on out. All right, looks like Angela's getting ready to break.
And track this one in the side pocket. Wing ball in the bottom left, or sorry, bottom right.
Ooh, she missed the wing.
Missed it.
Got her a funny little kiss. The two ball has a tendency to do that when you know, it gets in the way sometimes.
The first couple of her racks, she was dialed in. She was hitting that one center pocket.
Oh, looks like Torture's giving us the update on Niels Fedor match. Niels is up 6-3.
Oh.
Well, they don't call him the Terminator for nothing. Guy plays great.
All right, Kaley giving it back to Angela.
All right. Let's see, folks. Sorry about that. I had to kind of double check some things that are going on. Frank's going to step away for a second. He's going to go mess with his setup and see if we can't get that bonus stream up and rolling. So shout out to Frank for all his help. He's been fantastic. Joshua Johnson in the chat, Savannah defeated Layla first round this morning. I don't remember what the score, maybe 8-2, 8-3. You can check out the brackets at digitalpool.com. This is the Capital City Invitational. All right, so Kaley does have a shot on this one. Depends on her, what she prefers. If she can just roll that in, she's going to go under the pack. Unfortunately, she found the exact path to the window, or to the pocket. And as you guys all know, I'm always like, it's dark in there. They don't want to go in there. Yeah, and Torture, we're really, I'm really fortunate. I talk a lot to Frank, actually. He has helped me tremendously over the last 6 months. And I'm probably indebted to him for, like, life. So I have nothing but respect for Frank. He's a fantastic guy. He works hard for all of pool, not just women's pool. Aw, thanks, Pilly to go. Yeah, Torture. He sponsors Brianna Miller, Ashley Benoit, as well as Skylar Hess, the young junior champion as well. He is definitely a big supporter of really all the pool players, but he does his fair share to help out his local ladies. All right, so Angela's grabbed her extension. For those of you guys who are not familiar, Angela is a longtime Viking-sponsored player as well as Triple 60. She's made some cue adjustments here recently, but she has been a lifer with Viking cues. She's probably their longest-standing sponsored player up until more recently. All right. Nice little touch shot there for the safety, putting that pink 4-ball down close to that top head rail or short rail. Looks like Kaley's coming out with that propelled jump cue of hers. See if we can get a little bit different view.
All right, guys, we fixed that bonus stream. We're going to be up on that next round. Usually what happens with a computer, you beat it with a hammer for a little bit. Kind of works. All right, Lonnie had to step away for a second. I'm going to continue the commentary here. All right, we got Angela on this 4-ball. I think I like the safe here. I like playing the 4-ball up to the top rail and trying to put that cue ball down by the 8. We got our bonus stream coverage back up. Oh, I'm sorry. I just walked in and didn't realize Angela had ball in hand. So disregard everything I just said. All right, Angela with the 5 in the side pocket. Oh, hits the point of the side. It's going to get a fortunate roll here. 5 ball's going to hit to the bottom rail and stay. Torture. It's going to be going through the WPBA YouTube channel, but I will be the special guest commentator for this event on that secondary stream. Plus, I'll have some of the ladies are going to jump in here with me. All right, Kaley puts that 5 ball into the side rail. Good shot by Angela. Caused a little separation on that 7-8, but speed was a little off there. It's going to give Kaley a chance to make the 5 in the top left corner. Still early in the day. We have a little over 200 viewers watching on the YouTube. So you guys wouldn't mind, please like, share, and subscribe. Kaley makes a 6, but I don't think she has a good shot on the 7. There is a possible safety. Just kind of hold the rock there, right where the 7's at. Bank that 7 ball. Essentially 3, could be 4 rails, trying to leave it at that top rail. Yeah, a little too much on the... All right, Angel's going to have to let the cue ball ride a little bit. 4, possibly even 5 rails here. She's going to play the 7 in the right side pocket. Let that cue ball hit those top 3 rails. That should hit the bottom right side rail, and if it rests on the bottom rail. She's drawing. 1, 2, 3. It's going to catch that 4th. Be careful of the bucket. 4 rails. She hits the 5th. She's good on the 8 ball. She can play the 8 ball into the bottom left corner. A little flat on the 8 though. Should just be able to create an angle and come out. She catches the 9 on the way out. Going to make the shot a little difficult for her, but she couldn't. She got 2 options. She could back cut it to the bottom left corner. Could bank it to the right side pocket. It looks like at 2 o'clock on the bonus stream table is going to be Miss April Larson versus Serena Copenace. Shot by Angela. Watch the corner. Oh, that's going to scratch. That's going to give Kaley ball in hand on the 9 ball. All right, we got a score of 5-3 now. If you're watching on Billiards TV, thank you for watching. Please go over to WPBA on YouTube and just hit that like, subscribe, and then share that button for us. All right, ladies are going to update the score here in a second. We have 5-3. We're going to be going into rack number 9. It's going to be Kaley's break.
I can't feel my toes, Frank.
I guess I'm on my way to Home Depot. I'll be back.
Listen, I think in one of my totes, I have some of those little hand warmers. I think I'm about to put them in my shoes.
And I do know in my truck I have one of those things where you, it's the butane with the flame. And just sit here and
right.
Like I'm.
I have a little heater. I left
heat
it
up
at
with creme
home.
brulee, you know, just.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my heater to Wisconsin just in case I need it because it'll be cold there too. But hopefully by the time we go to Wisconsin in just a few weeks, I'll be acclimated. Like beans from Michigan, you think I'd already be acclimated, but I'm freezing.
All right, Kaley, the break.
Nice little cut break there.
Is that technically illegal?
It will be another illegal break.
Yep.
She didn't pocket anything, and she didn't get anything. She only got the 9 past the head string. So technically, Angela could give this back, but with sight on the 1 ball, I think Angela probably just in the left side of it, put the cue ball down here. She just has to miss the 8. She can play safe. She just can't play push, right?
Yeah.
So. Oh, she's going offensive. All right.
We just fired him.
Hey, girl, hey. Nice shot.
All right, Angela's out to a good shot on the 3. Johnny, just remember if you're going to be watching while you're working around your boss, hit the Windows key and D when the boss is around. It's going to hide all the screens.
I am so going to practice that. Windows key and D.
Yep.
That's interesting. All right.
Basically, it's called Windows Display. It displays the screen. Kind of a computer nerd, but.
How do you get out of it? Back again, Windows D?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'd hate for people at home to try that and then.
Oh, what it does, it just minimizes everything. It just puts it down at the bottom.
Johnny Caps.
Meanwhile, Angel's in a course of running out here. She's got the 5 in the side pocket.
Johnny actually is about to be a streamer. He got a hold of our old Mevo, so thanks to him for our ability to buy the new camera.
Welcome, and sorry to hear that, Johnny. You're going to go down the rabbit hole, buddy.
Yeah, he's a poor guy. He doesn't even know what he's getting into.
A lot of sleepless nights.
I was telling you, streaming, it's like once you start, you can't not try to learn more.
It's down the rabbit hole, yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Angela trying to decide. Does she want the 6 on the side, or does she want to just take it more firmly into the corner? Get herself a little bit better position on 7.
All right, so she brought the cue ball all the way back out to the center. I like that.
Yeah, I like it too. She can go forward.
I think she's trying to make a decision here. Does she play it forward, or can she just draw it to the side rail and back out? Let's look at the other camera view and see what Angela's got. Yeah, she can go forward. I think these are comfort shots, don't you? I mean, I guess it just about. Oh, see, I don't like bumping it, but that'll work.
Yeah, it's 100% a comfort shot, in my opinion. It's just what you feel more comfortable with.
Absolutely. So she had a little tap-tappy on that 8 ball, but it worked out nicely. It's set up beautifully for the side pocket. She can just go to the rail and back out, accepting a little bit of a cut on the 9. Ooh, she played a little right-hand spin on that ball.
I like it.
Hey. Get it that 3 inches closer to the 9 ball. There you go. Good stuff. All right, this 9 ball to get to 6 in this race to 8. A-side matchup here at the Capital City Invitational.
All right, Angela's got 6. Kaley Sullivan has 3, going into rack number 10. Take a look at that 1. See, she made an adjustment from last time. Adjusted a little high. It looks like she's trying to find that sweet spot.
All right, so it looks like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She made one ball, only the one past the head string. Angela is letting Kaley know that that is an illegal break. So she has the option here. She can shoot. She can play safety. She cannot push.
Tara Connor in the chat.
Yeah. Hi, Tara.
I like Tara. She's funny.
She's fun.
And Pilot.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
I keep telling her she's got to come up to Philly.
Flies.
Our pool hall is right across the street from the airport. She can land in the airport.
Just walk over to the pool hall.
Yep. That'd be like the most the biggest flex I've ever seen from a pool player.
So gangster.
Just flying in with your plane.
Hold on, let me just park my ride. All right, so it looks like Kaley has not gotten safety here. I do believe Angela can cut this one into the right-hand side pocket. She'll go 2 rails and out. She can even play the 3rd rail if she wants to put a little pace on the ball.
Lonnie, I'm curious, when you have the illegal break, do you generally see a lot of runouts from that position, or is it more of just a safety play from there?
No, I actually don't think you see a ton of runouts from that position. A lot of times when it's not an illegal break, if you notice, it's usually not a good break either.
Clustered up, yeah.
You know, so you don't see as many runouts from that position, but it does happen. I mean, you do see them. You know, you get against some of the top echelon, top 10, top 16, you'll see it more.
Yeah.
Than not, but you don't see as many illegal breaks either. So there's that.
Yeah, more of like most likely in that particular top 10 level, it's more of a miscue possibly.
Yeah, maybe just a slight mishit sometimes.
Yeah.
You know. All right, so Angela needs to make a decision here. Can she just, I mean, if she plays this ball to the corner, she's got to play it with a stun follow, which just allows the cue ball to move just a few inches. Or she'd have to draw it all the way back to her and back out. Did she catch the window here? Maybe she only had to draw it a few inches. Nice. I think she caught the window. Smart shot. Great shot by Angela. A little tricky getting position on the 3. We'll have to wait and see if she... Oh, so she wasn't. She was hooked. Okay. She couldn't see it. I thought maybe she saw something we just couldn't see from our camera angle, you know? Now, I like to shoot at these balls. Not everybody likes to shoot at these. I don't mind it if I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
If I'm not comfortable, I'll find the safety. But I like to shoot at these. 2 rails out. She's playing the safety. There's nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
It's probably the smarter shot. I didn't say I was very smart. But I do tend to like those shots. I don't know why. I'm just very comfortable with them.
I'm a very firm believer that there are a certain shot from every pool player that they just hit very well. That's a low percentage shot for somebody else.
Yes, I agree with that. All right, so it looks like she's going to thin this, come around 2 rails, try to use that 3-6 as blocker. She doesn't quite get there.
I don't think she got there.
She lost pace there after that last rail.
But Kaley is going to be arcing over top of this 4 ball, which could be a little bit troublesome for her.
So who do you have next on your table, on table 14?
It looks like April Larson.
Okay. And Serena Kopanins?
Serena Kopanins, yeah.
Okay. I think I saw that in the bracket. I should actually probably start working on that.
And you play at 4 o'clock, correct?
I play at 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got one more round before that. I don't know if I'm on. Am I on your table at 4?
I think I want to be on your stream at 4.
I know, but I wonder if I'm on your stream at 4.
Oh, that would be kind of tough, yeah.
That's weird, huh? Well, that's not right.
We'll see if we'll get some of the ladies here that are playing to maybe commentate some side action.
Do some chatting for us. If not, maybe we can throw a little music in the background and let them, you know what I mean? Whatever. We'll make it happen.
Chuck, yes, they are. Brianna and Ashley are both playing. Ashley played this morning. She won her match. And I believe Brianna plays, I haven't seen her yet, so most likely 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't know if she's in the 4 o'clock round or the 2 o'clock round. I'm going to look at that right now, actually. That's what I'm working on.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you here to your stream. I'm going to go get the other one set up.
Okay, sounds good, Frank. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. Frank's going to leave us. He's going to go over and start working on the bonus stream because we have April Larson and Serena Kopanen's coming on that stream at 2 o'clock. Our 2 o'clock matchup is going to be Margarita Fefalova-Steyer versus Jessica Barnes on the featured table. So make sure that you don't go anywhere. Brianna is playing also at 2 o'clock, but she's going to be playing Susan Mello, and she will be playing on a side table on table 11, so she will not be on the stream table. And Angela needs these 3 balls down to get herself on the hill. Play this with some force follow. She dug right into it. I'd like to see Angela just really commit to these last 2 balls. She could play a safety if she likes. But I'm not opposed to her shooting it with pace and going 2 rails out for the 9. We'll see what she chooses to do. Okay, 1. She bumped right into it. Okay. All right. Maybe that's exactly what she was looking at. Okay, I'm not mad about that. Good shot on the 7. This 9 ball to get on the hill for Miss Angela Janic, the Croatian sensation. You can see Jerry Stuckert has posted a link to our bracket inside the chat room. And for those of you who are on the YouTube, you can check out the link from there. That will take you right to our bracket. It looks like Angela Janic is currently up 7-3, sitting on the hill here at the WPBA Capital City Invitational. So we do have another view of the room. You can see some of the ladies warming up, some of them getting ready. You can see Laura Bendica still really working after her match with Emily Duddy. We also have Serena getting warmed up. This is the featured table here that I'm pointing to right now. That's where April Larson and Serena will be playing their match. Kaley Sullivan to break. I'm sure she'd like to get something started here. Everyone in the room is starting to make a little noise. We're getting warmed up for the 2 o'clock round. A lot of the matches from the noon round are about completed. It looks as though Angela and Kaley may be just a tad behind, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. They've had a few safety battles, and that definitely lends itself to a little bit longer set. Now, I like thinning this one on the right side, bringing it 2 rails out. The 6 will stop the one right there. Allows Angela to get safe. We'll see what Angela chooses to do here. Right. Just going to get that cue ball down underneath the 5. What a great shot by Angela Janic. Good shot. All right, everybody, sorry about that. Mr. Jeff, the owner of Capital Cities, just kind of popped in to ask me a few questions about where we would want some speakers to be turned off at. That way it doesn't affect your viewing experience. Where we're located, there's a few speakers around us, and it almost like vibrates the space. So he's definitely gone above and beyond to make things more comfortable for not only us here, but clearly he would love you guys to enjoy your experience at home. All right, nice shot. Unfortunately, I'm not sure that Kaley, she may have that too, actually. I spoke too soon. Let's see. I feel like there's a chance that she can see that too. She's going level queued. I'm sure she can see it. Yeah. Good touch by Kaley. She doesn't want that cue ball to travel too far. So she can bring this 3 ball. She can cut it to the corner to the right. It would be your top left-hand view. And she can just come 1 rail back out for the 4 in the same pocket. I didn't like her holding it there because of that right there. We have a tendency to decelerate when we're trying to slow roll a ball in just to hold a cue ball for position. So I would have preferred to see her just pocket the 3 and come back out. Kind of take what you get instead of trying to. I would really never prefer that someone miss the ball in order trying to get position. I would rather see someone make the ball and not get good position than to miss it trying to hold it, if that makes any sense. Just a personal preference. I watch a lot of pool. Oh, no. That 3 ball is determined not to go down. That's right. Another bridge mate needed. For those of you guys who are not familiar with the bridge mates are amazing tools. You can find them on social medias and go check it out. All right, so Angela being on the hill may have Kaley just a little bit tight. Her pace has changed just a tiny bit since Angela's been on the hill compared to her pace of play throughout the rest of the match. Angela can shoot this pink 4 in the right-hand side pocket, play it with a little draw, which will allow her to shoot the 5 in the exact same pocket. So bottom on the cue ball. Right, needs to slow it up a little. Okay, well that just made life interesting. Now, if Angela opts to cut this ball into the side, she is going to need to be very, very mindful that she's not going to bump the 7 coming out. She may just opt to play a safety. Because she's on the hill, she may opt not to be offensive. I just seen her look at the side pocket. Yep, she went offensively, which was fine. I was perfectly okay with that. And she managed to miss the 7. Unfortunately, she did not make the 5 ball. Now this shot right here, Kaley, if maybe she bumps the 6, oh, she's going all the way around. Interesting. Luckily, the 8 ball stopped the cue ball, so she wasn't too far away. She, you know, it's still distance, but she's not terribly far. She could have been under the 9 at the pace that she hit it. Yes, so up next on the TV table, we're going to have Jessica Barnes versus Margaret Fefalova-Steyer. 2 o'clock matchup. And then we also have a bonus feature match, or a bonus action table going on our YouTube, as well as the Roku app. And that is table 14 on our digital pool bracket. That will be April Larson versus Serena Kopanins, the grinder. And we will have Mrs. Steyer over here on the featured table. Wow, snaps. Great shot by Angela. Now these ladies are on a mandatory 40-second shot clock. And I feel as though there's a chance that Angela has already taken her extension. So she's going to really need to make sure she pockets this ball and gets to work. All right, like it. Little roll forward. Now, unfortunately, she is on the rail here, but I don't think that's going to be too bothersome. She's fairly straight on the 8 into the top left-hand corner pocket. Obviously, she can only use top of the cue, so she's going to roll this ball forward. I like that she walked around and made sure she kind of gave herself a visual of where she would like the cue ball to land. So playing this with some follow. Beautiful shot. One rail back out to the center. She got herself in that window of comfort right there at the side pocket, so she'll have full cue ball. Nice and comfortable. All right, and that 9 ball to advance here at the 2024 Capital City Invitational. Congratulations to Angela Janic, and Kaley Sullivan is still in this event. She is not out. She is just going to be taking the scenic route. Thank you for tuning in. We are going to reboot, so make sure you come back. Make sure you hit the share, like, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the little bell so you always get notified whenever we go live. Thank you so much. This is Lonnie Fox Raymond with the WPBA.